That was the worst acting job ever.
Ever. I mean, he took the fucking thing and went...
All you had to do was get up and drop the fucking glass. You know,
he
it was like
waited, and then he went...
Whatever.
At that point, I was like, this shit could not be better. Danielle was fucking onto it. Danielle was starting to figure it out, and she left at the fucking perfect time. It's like, why would Janelle vote out James?
That's what I said. Trust me, we were already on to you guys. I was on to you guys when I saw the 7:38 Boogie. I'm sorry.
What's the 7:30? Oh.
The toothpaste.
You didn't know everything that was going on, though.
I figured, I kind of figured.
You had some.
I had to figure that the fix was in.
Yeah. Yeah,
I figured that the fix was
you
in.
didn't know.
But you know, as I told Danielle, she said to Chilltown, I was like, I said no. I wanted them to believe that, yes, it was them. But honestly, it was because you needed to go, because I needed to win the competitions to secure me into the Final Four.
What was she asking to Chilltown? What, throw that?
No. Did Chilltown influence you to...
Oh, tonight you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
She even knew, though. I told her before she left. I said, listen, you got to go because you're a strong player.
But let me ask you, from your perspective, what's better for you in relation to Danielle? If it was your idea or it wasn't your idea?
If it was my idea.
Because she would respect that as the strong black woman that she is?
Yeah. And it was. You know, I made Will believe. He slept up in my... I mean, come on, Boogie. I was born on a Tuesday. It wasn't last Tuesday. Boogie,
I'll be honest with you. I think you might have chickened out. I think you might have chicken Georged out. If Will didn't stay up there that night.
Hell, I wouldn't have.
Then why didn't you just meet her head on and be like, you are going home.
I did.
You need to stop. No, you didn't. You hid with Will in the bathroom.
But later that day, I told her.
But
Because I wanted Will to believe that I was still part of you guys.
But I mean, why did you need to act weak to get Will to believe that?
And I wanted Will to believe I was still not after him. I told Danielle to her face, I said, listen, you're going home, and it's because of me. That's why she asked me that question tonight. Boogie.
Yeah, she's a mystery.
I'm not a stupid woman.
I think you were a little weak that night. I disagree. I think you're kind of retracting the whole story in your head.
You'll see my diary.
Making it work.
You'll see my diary room.
Well, it's okay. I had diary rooms where I masked what was really going on, too. I mean, I think that you were...
Trust me.
You're a good person is what you were. I think that you had a human moment that night where you didn't want to deal with... I mean, it's not on you.
I knew that my only move was to take her out. I was put in check. You guys put me in checkmate, you know.
I don't play chess, so I don't really know what your reference.
What it means when you put someone in check is that you only have one move. You have one move, and the only move I could make was to take out Danielle, because to take out Chicken George when he's getting a score of 24-23, I would just look weak.
Right.
You know, so my only move was to take out Danielle, the second strongest player in the game, of course. And when she said, she said to me the night before, she said, aren't you going to feel alone? And I said, no, I'm not going to feel alone because I want to team up with Janelle to take the boys out. But at that point, I didn't know how ingratiated Will was with Janelle.
Right. You couldn't have.
I didn't.
Yeah.
So.
They weren't whispering quite yet.
Right. She knows. I mean, Danielle knows. I know you think I'm retracting, but I didn't know of Legion of Doom. I figured you guys, the fix was in when that fucking, your score actually was what tipped me off. Your score on the Two-Face. The 738. I was like, because I thought I did shitty at 151. I was like, and that's why I took everyone upstairs except for her that night. And I was like, fuck, the fix is in.
Except for who?
Except for Danielle. She goes, you know, you took everyone upstairs. And I said, because I know the fix is in. I said, I'm sorry, but you're going up. And I said, I'm going to...
I couldn't have done...
Boogie, come on.
No, I did... The first 4, I did in about 220. And then I stood by the thing, and I put on the fucking Mike Boogie show.
Right, of course.
You know, But I expected to walk up to the thing and hit the... You know, I thought I knew the answer in my head. And then I went, and I mean, I don't know how much they'll show, but I went and hit every combination because I swear, James...
you know what else also tipped me off? James came up to me and was like, after the OTIV, he's like, did you throw that? Did you throw that competition? Did you throw that to Janelle? And I was like, no, why would I, you know, like, I'm thinking to myself, why would I throw that to Janelle? You know, why would he even have that perception that I would throw that to Janelle? And I was thinking to myself, all right, why would I? I'm like trying to like fucking, I know I was like putting all the pieces together. And I was like, why would James think I'm throwing that? And then I'm like thinking, why would he think that? Think. And I was like, does he think that? I'm like, is Janelle working with? And I was like, oh no. I'm like, no.
I'm confused. Why would James asking that make you think that Janelle was
working with you?
Yeah.
Because why else would I? Because if I was working with, he thought that I was working with you because of the whole like. He confronted me. He's like, "Are you with Boogie? You know, like, are you with Boogie? Are you seeing him? Are you? Is that your boyfriend is going to?"
Oh, because of the thing, yeah.
Because you said upstairs like that we were, you know, that you were using me or dating me or whatever. So that already like you clicked something in his mind that he thought that you and I were together. So then he did not trust me because you had said that. So then he came up to me. He was like, I overheard him talking to Janelle saying, "Did Erika throw that? Did Erika throw that to you?" And she was like, "No, you know, like all she said was good luck and blah, blah, blah." And that's when I heard that, I was like, why would I? And I'm like racking my brain. I'm like, why would I throw it to Janelle? Why would I throw it to Janelle? Like, it was all the fucking signs were there to me. And then I was just like, I couldn't put my finger on it. I knew there was something going on behind my back. I just didn't know what it was.
Right.
And then, honestly, the 738, I was like, the fix is in. The fix is in. And they're like, fucking, they want Danielle out. I'm like, all right.
It was good for you too.
And that's what I said. I said, you know, it was good for me too. I said, you needed to go. You were a competitor you were the second strongest player in the game, in my opinion. And I needed to take you out in order so that I can secure myself in competitions. I mean,
it's true.
It's pretty clear.
Straightforward.
What was I going to do? Take out Chicken George? I could not get Will out. I didn't have you. I didn't have Jim. I could not get Will out, you know?
You couldn't take out Chicken George. Chicken George would be a dream to be against in the final.
Exactly.
Whatever.
I was just like, I was put in check. That's what I said to her. I was put in check. I could not take out Chicken George, and the only person I could take out was you.
Yeah.
What was I going to take out Chicken George with a time of fucking 24, 23?
Yeah.
I mean, does that make sense?
True.
I don't know. The Legion of Doom. Oh my God, how fucking stupid is that?
I wanted to tell you all day.
All right, what else you got?
It wasn't that stupid.
It was pretty stupid. They're both gone.
Yeah. One person's still here.
All right, so you had the Legion of Doom. What else did you have? God.
Perfect Storm.
That was you?
Me,
you,
Will, Howie, Janelle, and James. That was for 1 week.
Yeah.
They named it because it was, supposedly no one would ever think we'd get together. The real perfect storm, although we just dropped it, was, me, Will, and Janelle. I mean, we had to dump the dead weight. That's why